Kids are the best manifestors, and if you cherish and never leave that trait, I guess you can be told that you have a very vivid imagination when you are grown up. The movie Sidekicks, which I'm talking about, with Chuck Norris and Jonathan Brandis, when I was a kid, when I was 6 years old, to be exact. And I guess I liked it always so much because despite of the fact that it's not really well known, and even those who watched it, yeah, there's so much nostalgic moments about it, and people who were also kids in the 90s, they like share the same feelings with me. But even so, those who watched it say that it's a ripoff of the Karate Kid movies, but I don't necessarily agree because, yes, I love that movie. That's why maybe I'm biased by, but you see, yes, there is a sensei, there are bullies, there is this weak, confused kid who is very kind, but still very lost, and he has these hidden talents in him. But why I like it so much, because it has actually this sometimes rather silly but still very very special moments of daydreaming. And maybe there will be a spoiler, but maybe some will watch it after I mention it. So the important part of that movie for me is when this kid who was daydreaming to meet with Chuck Norris, he actually daydreams of being best buddies with him already, so they're best friends already. All the sequences that we see there, like these best pals fighting the bad guys and doing the right stuff. And then, so this tournament comes, and Barry, Jonathan Brandis' character, is already trained, still very nervous. And whom does he see before this fighting starts? He sees Chuck Norris himself. And that moment is so hilarious and at the same time so heartwarming.
Hi, I'm Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
And you're,
Oh, me? Oh, I'm Barry.
I guess it clicked back then when I was a kid, and it really, really had this effect on me. And I was rather shocked when I heard about the passing of Jonathan Brandis, because, it happened so sudden, but I've learned about it many years ago, I guess 5 or 4 years, maybe some couple of years after that happened, because it happened in 2003, and I was just googling Sidekicks, and I went to IMDb, and I just clicked on that movie on IMDb, and I saw that. I clicked on Jonathan Brandis as well, and I saw those very sad news for me. And I guess I wish I could meet him and tell him how much that movie meant to us while growing up. And so, but maybe bittersweet, like always in my videos, this funny side of the daydreaming in my life, I guess, manifesting also. There is a story, when people hear it, usually it's just this complete hysterical laughter. there was World Championship, football championship, and we were one of the Brazil team, soccer team, and they back then they had like the best players. It was this golden era of soccer, and there was, who knows, football. There was Ronaldo, the one and only Ronaldo. So if we talk in Portuguese, it's Ronaldo. Well, first I just liked him and enjoyed him as a soccer player, but I guess then I just developed some feelings. I had a crush on him, basically, and it lasted like for a year or so. I had this bracelet with his name that I would never take off, and so that's why people are laughing, because I had this constant dream in my head that he will, so among all this crazy, insane popularity and the perks he had being famous, he will just come back, he will go to my town, my small town, work, so work as a, okay, yeah, I'm telling this on the internet. So he will work as our physical training teacher in our school with his million contracts still in the bank, I guess. So yeah, he will just live with us and work for me as a physical training teacher, and everything will be fine. And when I turn 16, I would go to play undercover. And actually, the movie where the girl is playing a boy and playing soccer, it came later on. It's like a decade later. So it was my idea, original one. And so yeah, I would play undercover for Inter and or any other team Ronaldo was in. And yeah, basically we would of course get married, but maybe yeah, I didn't plan that too well. The main thing was for him to come to my town and live there and work there. Manifested, I guess, meeting with a lot of musicians, that happened, and well, yeah, I just wanted a dream to go to the concert, for example, and that happened also, but I talked about that. Of course, I have mentioned only the most special ones, but there was also the concert where we went to see Ricky Martin back in Spain. It was also many years ago, right now, from now, but yeah, it was also my dream, because I have listened to him again since forever, and yeah, I met with the fans that I was talking online, and we just had a very nice time in Spain with my family. And so I haven't lost the trait, and I suggest that you try also to dream like you are a kid again. So no limits, no boundaries that we put into our heads, but of course be wise and sensible, but maybe a little bit crazy. I don't mind being crazy for the world, as far as I'm concerned, and as long as I'm happy.
I don't know what to say. I've always wanted to meet you.
Well, it's been my pleasure.
It's been kind of like a dream coming true.
Dreams do come true, Barry. If you want them bad enough.